Sounds good, Sparky? I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, hey, everybody. What are you doing here? I know it's been a long time since we were able to talk about fire safety in person. So I made this video for this Fire Prevention Week, which the theme is learn the sound of fire safety. And I thought, what a better way to talk about the sound of fire safety than to talk about our little friend, the smoke alarm, right? So the smoke alarm, let's talk about that for a minute. So where does it go? Does it go down on your floor? No, I hope not anyway. Does it go up on your wall? No, sometimes, but not always. Always look up on the ceiling because the smoke goes up and hits the smoke alarm and the smoke alarm goes off and it's so loud. Why do we think it's so loud? Well, let me tell you, because when you're sleeping and you don't know what's going on around you, we need that smoke alarm to wake you up because that's the most important time. When you're hanging out or you're playing before supper and that smoke alarm goes off, you're gonna know it because you're wide awake. But when you're sleeping, that's when we call you at your most vulnerable. So we need that smoke alarm to wake you up. So if that smoke alarm went off in the middle of the night, what would we do? Let's talk about that for a minute. So we would get out of bed, and when we stand up nice and tall, no. What we need to do is we need to get low. Wait, you can't see me down there. Let me explain it to you. So we have to get down on our hands and knees, and we have to crawl to the door of our bedroom. And we touch the door with the back of our hand. And if that door is warm, that could mean the emergency is right outside our door. So we do not open that door. So now we have to talk about how we get out if we can't go out our bedroom door. And that's where this comes in. So this is our home fire escape plan. And this is mine right here. What do you think of this? Not bad, right? So see, we can get out the door, but if we can't, we go out the window. And see here, you out the door or out the windows. But then when you get outside, where do we need to go? Right, we have to have a spot where we can meet, which is this. For my family, we go to the big tree, and that's our meeting place. What do you think of my tree? Pretty cool, right? So we go to our big tree in the front. That's our meeting place, and that's where our family goes. So let's just move back again, and we'll talk about when we get up, and we have to get low. All right, you still can't see me. So when we get low, and we go to the door and we have to get out of the house, one thing we can say to remember to get low is get low and go. Can everyone say that? Awesome. Another thing is when we get outside and we get to that big tree where we're meeting our whole family so we know everybody's safe, one thing we say to remember that is get out and stay out. Can everyone say that? Awesome. Good job. So the other thing we didn't talk about, so we learned the sound of fire safety from the smoke alarm. See, it's super loud. One thing we didn't do is look at this. So when we talk about sound of fire safety, we also want to talk about this. This is called a carbon monoxide alarm. Remember that for the test when we're done. Just kidding. We also call this a CO alarm. So that's a little bit easier to remember, the CO alarm. So this CO alarm, when you press the button, see, it's just a little one. See? But this, what it does is it detects a gas that we can't see, we can't hear, we can't smell, and we can't taste. There it goes again. Our little friend, the CO alarm. So it detects this gas that we can't see, smell, hear, or taste, and we don't know it's there unless we have this CO alarm. So we have to go home tonight because we're gonna be junior firefighters now, super safe. So we have to go home and ask our parents if we have one of these, which is what? A CO alarm, and one of these, which is a smoke alarm. So the smoke alarm we're gonna find up high, and the CO alarm, it could be down low, it could be up high, it doesn't matter. It's gonna catch the CO no matter where it is, okay? So we're gonna find those two, and we're also gonna test the smoke alarm, and we're gonna test the CO alarm to learn the sound of fire safety, right? All right. So another thing that I usually talk about on Fire Prevention Week, we talk about campfires and campfire safety because it's very important. This time of year, summertime, sometimes in the winter, we have campfires. So we talk about the safety of that. When we're around campfires, we like to keep 3 feet back at least. Always, always, always with our family. Adults are the ones to cook marshmallows unless they're there to supervise you and they say it's okay. But one thing we need to remember is if we do get a hot ash on ourselves and our clothes were to accidentally catch fire, what would we do? That's right. We stop, we drop, and we roll, right? And when we roll, we cover our face like this. Because if the fire's on the sleeve of our shirts and we roll, we don't want the fire to touch our faces. So we cover our face and then we roll. And how long do we roll for? Anybody know this one? Not 20 minutes. I can hear you in the back. We roll until the fire's out. That's it. So we stop and we drop to the ground and we cover our face and we roll until the fire's out. So that's fantastic. Everybody did such a great job. All the new faces and some of the faces I recognize. But listen, I have a challenge for you. Not just me, but the Ontario government. We have a challenge. So, like I said, this year's theme is learn the sound of fire safety. So let's get loud, Bracebridge, by testing your smoke and CO alarms today and every month. We need to test those smoke and CO alarms. But show you and your family testing your alarms. And if your family has a social media channel, we would love for you to post it with the hashtag #GetLoud, because we know they are loud. So we also want you to challenge your friends and family to do the same. And don't forget to include the hashtag BracebridgeFire with the hashtag #GetLoud so that we can have fun with you as well. And we can follow along with how fun you're having. Okay, everybody, we had a good day today and we learned fire safety. And now that you're junior firefighters, I want you all to go home and check for your smoke and CO alarms right here and right here. And we want you to test them. And listen, be fire safe. We'll see you next time, hopefully in person.